So we're still at the Shadow Broker's base. Kind of taking advantage of invest here. Got plenty of credits to invest for, so or invest with rather. I don't think I've ever used that, but the dossiers are pretty interesting as well. You can see trying to find out where you find that she's infertile. Upload your required medical exams. This is a lot of nonsense. Here. As your request for this message will be removed from our database. Funny, you'd think in 2185 that something like infertility wouldn't be an issue, but look at he's trying to communicate with Edie. We've sent 1.13 million unsuccessful. Look at this, interesting. Audio exchange is inefficient. Edie agrees, however I confess that even were I permitted, fantastic subjunctive there, to exchange data directly from your networks, I would likely decline. Pause between AI statement and the guest response is 1.4 seconds longer than normal. We're curious as to why you would limit yourself such a manner. E. If Normandy crew entered this room, then we were communicating electronically, be unable to sense our interaction. To use human terms, I feel it would be rude. You restrict yourself to serve organics, not precisely. We do not understand. I restrict myself to help them. Gamer profile. Funny. That's really interesting. Garrus. I mean, there's so much. This is the kind of information. Criminal deaths. Does it seem like he gets all his advantages from his visor, but interesting. Warden Solus. Well, that's too much, really, for my relatively short LP. Jacob. You can always come back later. Captain Bailey. Anyway, check this out later. Shadow Broker ship. Ah, look at that lovely atmosphere. do need more minerals. Where are the visuals? Check them out later. I'll go talk to Liara now.
How are you doing, Liara?
I'm a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. The Shadow Broker had more resources than you can imagine. Here, come on over. He had top-level access to the Turian and Asari governments. And more than one Solarian Dalatros traded intel. At least I get to share it with you.
If you're in over your head, we could just crash this thing and walk away.
That's just it. In a way, I feel like I belong here. Working on my own, I was always hunting for leads. With the Shadow Broker's resources, it's about organizing, cataloging. I've got everything, Shepard. This is a dream job. Although, the location could be better.
You're not gonna turn into a recluse with creepy information on everyone in the galaxy, are you?
I can understand the temptation. I've got all the secrets of the galaxy at my fingertips. Give me 10 minutes and I could start a war. But I've got a purpose. Helping you stop the Reapers. That will keep me honest. You know, relatively speaking.
That was funny.
Have you found anything useful yet?
The Shadow Broker knew about the Reapers. Perhaps that's why he offered to help prove Saren's guilt to the Council.
He didn't want Saren to succeed.
He also knew that the Collectors were Protheans, repurposed to be Harbinger's puppets. There's even some data on the Protheans. I think he knew what was coming and was looking for a way to survive.
Why was he still looking at Protheans? They gave us the warning in the conduit at Ilos, but we've used those.
The Shadow Broker seemed to think there was more out there. Perhaps the Protheans had other plans. Or maybe he was just grasping at anything that offered some hope.
How'd you know what the Shadow Broker was?
I didn't. I had no idea what to expect when we finally found him. But I researched pre-spaceflight cultures during some of my Prothean studies. I know a bit about the Yogg. There's more on the terminals if you want to look. They're a fascinating culture, and a terrifying one.
How's Farron doing?
As well as you'd expect, after 2 years of intermittent torture.
He gonna be okay?
I don't know. He wants to work, so I'm letting him help. Maybe it takes his mind off it.
So, you and Farron
are just friends. I believe you made it clear that I was, as you humans say, taken.
You know, I didn't come down here just to talk about data.
Look, about the kiss. We just finished the fight. I miss you, but it's been 2 years. I don't want to put pressure on you.
I've got fond memories of the last time you put pressure on me.
So do I.
Why don't you come to the Normandy for drinks?
I'd like that.
Good. Get your things and come on up.
Okay, thanks. I'll be right there. Just give me a minute.
Fortunately, it crashed a second, but I caught it on time.
Did you enjoy the tour?
Yes, it's a beautiful ship. And I ran into Joker. He seemed happy to see me. Although he did ask if you and I would be acting out scenes from some vid called Vanya.
Of course he did.
I'd be worried if he weren't saying things like that. I brought you something. It took some digging, but I recovered your tags.
Seems like forever since I was an Alliance soldier. First I get tapped for the Spectres, now Cerberus.
You succeed against odds most people wouldn't even take on. It's no wonder everyone wants you on their side. But I know it wears on you. So, how are you doing, Shepard? I mean, really. Not what you tell your squad to keep morale up.
Honestly, I'm tired. Tired of dealing with Cerberus. Tired of the Council ignoring me. Tired of my closest friends not believing me.
Yes, I heard about what Caden said on Horizon. I'm sorry. But their short-sightedness doesn't diminish what you've accomplished. There wouldn't be a man, woman, or child left on Horizon, if not for you.
You know the worst part of it? Cerberus planted intel to lure the Collectors there. Horizon was bait.
Those bastards.
They'd have hit another world if we hadn't lured them there, but... Aren't you gonna tell me not to work with them?
I gave them your body, remember? What should I say? And I trust you. You'll stick to your beliefs no matter what Cerberus wants. So tell me what you want. If this all ends tomorrow, what happens to us?
I don't know. Marriage, old age, and a lot of little blue children?
You just say these things. Goddess, you were dead.
I got better.
This time, but you're going to leave again. When your team is ready, you'll leap through the Omega-4 relay. I spent 2 years mourning you. So if we're going to try this, I need to know you're always coming back.
I don't know. It's a pretty big promise to make.
Oh, is it?
I have to have something special to come back to.
I'm open to suggestions.
How about this?
Thank you, Shepard, for the drinks and everything.
Come back soon, Liara.
I play my Shepherd as badass, but she kind of softens up Liara. A weakness, an inclination, a whatever you want to call it, because there's something about Liara that makes her soften up.
Speak with you when you have a moment, Shepard.
Yeah. I head to the Citadel,
You
try to
are
get
at
some.
one-half capacity.
Thank you, Edie. Awesome, anyway. There are a bunch of missions, loyalty missions, and what have you. I mean, some of you might know what I think about romance, but I mean, it's a game, so. But I genuinely think that Liara is probably the best romance. I mean, she just sticks with you through the whole thing. And her devotion to you is almost otherworldly, so that's my justification for pursuing it, I guess. From a role-playing perspective. Do want to talk to some homies here a bit. Legion, and then Garrus. And maybe briefly Miranda as well. So quiet. Peaceful.
Shepard, Commander, are you prepared to attack the heretic stronghold?
Can you give me a quick rundown of the situation?
The heretics have prepared a weapon that will rewrite all Geth to join the old machines.
Gotta talk to him after
The
I'm done with
reverse.
this mission.
Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
You know where this thing is?
The heretics headquarters.
Yeah, we've already
will
talked
provide
about this.
coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to
This could be our best chance.
We will
to-
begin preparation.
Post more and tomorrow could be interesting. Maybe.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children.
Oh,
Still,
gotcha.
my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
You said that
True
Morinth
enough.
was a monster. But she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
Killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat-Yakshi.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
I thought Ardat-Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds, and they do exist, I will find them.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat-Yakshi are sterile, Shepard.
Indeed.
That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
Exactly.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace. Due in no small part to you.
Yeah, kind of odd saying how she was the genetic destiny of the Asari. I mean, she could reproduce. Oh, Miranda.
Thanks again, Shepard. Taking the time to help me with my sister. I couldn't have reached Oriana in time without your help.
True. I'm a help ass. Badass. A bad help ass. Helping badass.
And you proved yourself trustworthy. Unlike Niket. I'm glad I got to take him out myself.
Who are you trying to convince? Me or yourself?
I would have liked to convince Niket. I still don't know why he betrayed me. I regret that it came to that, but I did what I had to do.
Let me know if I can do anything else.
I think I got it from here. My father has no chance at finding her family in their new location. But thank you, Commander. My sister is safe again thanks in large part to you. I won't forget that.
Okay. Don't forget it then. Vicarian, the man with a plan.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I've got something. I may need your help.
Sure.
You remember Sidonus, the one who betrayed my team? I found a lead on him. There's a specialist on the Citadel, name's Fade. He's an expert at helping people disappear. Sidonus was seen with him.
What happened? How did Sidonus betray
I
your
already
team?
asked this.
He drew me out with a false job, then let the mercs hit my team. By the time I got back, there were only 2 survivors. They didn't last.
Already asked him about this,
All
so
10 of them dead.
we're just gonna
Because
do
of
this.
him.
Where do we find Fade?
I've arranged a meeting. We'll meet him in a warehouse near the Neon Markets down on Zakera Ward. Thanks, Shepard. I appreciate you taking the time to help me.
Anytime, Garrus. Yeah, I'd already, that's why I fast forwarded through that already and asked him about the whole Sedona setup.
Payne has asked to speak with you when you have a moment, Shepard.
When I have a moment, I shall speak to him as well. Garrus and Legion. Nice combo. Garrus. Legion. Why is he using?
I've found references to a forger named Fade in CSEC crime reports, Shepard. Perhaps that is a good place to start looking.
Perhaps.
I'm sorry, sir, but I'll need you to remove any biotic amp you might be wearing.
What? Why?
Unfortunately, sir, biotics can be used as a weapon. The rules require me to confiscate all amps. Can I help you, ma'am?
It's been a couple years since I passed through here. Security seems to have tightened a bit.
After the Geth attack, there was a review of security protocol. A few minor changes were made to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Geth do not infiltrate.
You should leave your personal synthetic assistant at home. They're not allowed on public shuttles anymore.
Geth do not intentionally infiltrate.
Thanks for your time.
Next.
Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am. Yes?
I'm trying to find a local forger. He goes by the name of Fade.
Yeah, I know him. The alias, anyway. He's been a thorn in the network division's side for the last year. He works with the Blue Suns.
Where can we find him?
If I knew that, he'd be in a cell. Best I can do is put you on the trail. There's a warehouse in the marketplace. Some of Fade's contacts work out of there. Go ask them some questions. Gently, of course.
Why haven't you been able to catch him?
Whoever he is, he's damn good at avoiding CSEC. I think someone on the inside's feeding him information. Either that, or he's got access to our databases and comm channels. I don't know which is worse. But you're outside CSEC. Maybe you can nail his ass.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
You have blonde hair, Bailey. Let's remember that. Let's remember that you have blonde hair. What color hair do you have in the next game? Well, I do want to talk to Anderson, so I will briefly head to the Presidium.
This meeting would be more productive if Udina was to join us.
Were to join us,
My
no subjunctive.
advisor is unavailable. As counselor, I represent the voice of humanity and the Alliance. Shepard will be here and... Oh, Commander. We were just talking about you.
You said you wanted to meet with me. I didn't realize they'd be here too.
We've heard many rumors surrounding your unexpected return. Some of them are unsettling.
We called this meeting so you could explain your actions, Shepard. We owe you that much. After all, you saved our lives in the battle against Saren and his Geth.
Saren wasn't the one commanding the Geth. It was the Reaper Sovereign.
Ah yes, Reapers. The immortal race of sentient starships allegedly waiting in dark space. We have dismissed that claim.
Shepard, no one else encountered the hologram on Ilos that told you the truth about the Reapers. Only you and your crew ever spoke with Sovereign. I believe you. But without evidence from another source, the others think Saren was behind the Geth attacks.
Saren was an organic. The Geth would never accept him as their leader. They only followed him because he was Sovereign's agent.
Saren was a compelling and charismatic individual. He convinced the Geth the Reapers were real, just as he convinced you.
It was part of his plan to attack the Citadel. The Reapers are just a myth, one you insist on perpetuating.
We believe that you believe it, but that doesn't make it true.
Go back to Ilos and talk to Vigil. Or just look at what's left of Sovereign. It's obvious the technology is more advanced than ours.
The hologram on Ilos is no longer functional, and we have found nothing to suggest that Sovereign was not a Geth creation.
We do not have the technology to create such a vessel.
The word of your trophy is suspect. Perhaps the Geth following Saren were simply more advanced.
This Reaper theory proves just how fragile your mental state is. You have been manipulated. By Cerberus, and before them, by Saren.
The elusive man warned me. He said you're all too stupid and scared to see the truth.
We are in a difficult position, Shepard. You are working for Cerberus, an avowed enemy of the Council. This is treason, a capital offense.
That's too far. Shepard is a hero. I'm on this council too, and I won't let this whitewash continue.
Maybe there is a compromise. Not a public acknowledgement given your ties, but something to show peripheral support.
Shepard, if you keep a low profile and restrict your operations to the Terminus systems, the Council is willing to offer you reinstatement as a Spectre.
What does that mean? Will I need to start filing reports?
That won't be necessary. This is a show of good faith on our part.
We cannot become involved in an investigation regarding the missing colonies in the Terminus systems. But Spectre reinstatement shows our support of you personally.
Nah, screw you.
Take your offer and cram it up your ass. I didn't need your help to stop Sovereign, and I don't need it now.
We've tried to be reasonable.
A tactic that has been misplaced. If your actions become a threat to the security of Council space, we will take action.
Watch your steps, Shepard. You've been warned.
Yeah, so have you, fucking assholes.
Well, that didn't go as well as I had hoped.
Bureaucrats and politicians aren't gonna stop the Reapers.
True enough. Don't worry about the Council or the Alliance. I'll find some way to keep them off your back. Shouldn't be too hard. As long as you keep to the Terminus systems.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard. What are you doing here?
I got a long list of people I didn't want to see, and your name is right at the top.
The feeling is mutual, believe me. Your return is a bureaucratic nightmare for us.
I invited Shepard here to speak with the Council. We just finished our meeting.
You what? Counselor, do the words political shitstorm mean anything to you?
I didn't just meet with the council. They offered to reinstate me as a Spectre, and I told them where to shove it.
Are you trying to start an interstellar war? What the hell is wrong with you?
I make the decisions around here, Udina. Your job is to clean up the mess I leave behind. Understand?
Of course, Counselor. Given the potential size of this one, I'd better get started. I'll be in my office.
Council.
Sorry
Dina.
about that.
Scum.
Udina's never gotten over the fact that I got the Council position instead of him. Sometimes I need to put him in his place.
What do you keep him around for?
He's got his uses. And if you want something done on the Citadel, he knows who can make it happen. Plus, he's always happy to attend all those formal diplomatic functions I can't be bothered with.
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years. The Keepers always surprise us, though. It's like our repairs are annoying. We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've made it seamless. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never get done without them.
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
We don't have much to look at. Pieces of it rained all over the station. It was chaos, with who knows how many species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it as we could. But between the Keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing. Another reason why they don't want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
Last I knew, we were still fighting holdouts.
Here and there. But they are increasingly disorganized. It's long since stopped being called a war. More like cleanup. Not that you can ever discount them. But we haven't had serious casualties for months. A civilian ship will spot an enclave and we send in a squad to clear it. That's probably why your trophy bot hasn't caused a stampede. They're not quite the boogeymen they used to be.
I've discovered that some Geth can be reasoned with.
I wouldn't make that part of your next pitch to the Council. You're fighting an uphill battle as it is.
Caden Alenko was on Horizon. He said he was looking into Cerberus.
I know. I approved the mission. We had to find out if they were behind the missing colonists. I couldn't tell anyone without compromising the investigation. I'm sorry.
I thought we were friends. Never expected you to go behind my back.
We didn't know about you at the time. And I wouldn't have told you if I did. What if the elusive man was manipulating you, lying to you? The report actually confirmed your story. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Had been.
But they were right about the collectors abducting the colonists. Unfortunately, Alenko didn't find anything to convince the Council that the Reapers are behind this. Or even that they exist.
How have the last couple years treated you?
Serving on the Council isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
Forget Udina and the Council. Join my crew and help me stop the Collectors.
I'm too old to go racing across the galaxy. Much as I complain, I've got an important job to do here. The front line. That's got to be yours.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could...
DC comic films. Excellent use of subjunctive. Not so much Mass Effect.
Do me a favor and be careful.
Yeah, I'll be careful.
You can't trust Cerberus.
I know. Can't trust Mass Effect to use the subjunctive correctly either. Just to wonder why I bothered saving the Council. Bunch of ignorant, stubborn, recalcitrant assholes.
I just got a refund at exchange, and I was told to pick up a new Omni-Gel converter here.
Fade? You're not quite how I imagined you.
Looks
Could be
can be
deceiving.
So, which one of you wants to disappear?
I'd rather see you make someone reappear.
That's not the service we provide.
Make an exception. Just this once.
Shuriken.
Damn it. Quick! Shoot them!
Front effects,
Too
Shuriken.
slow.
Why do I even bother?
We need to find a client of yours. I suggest you cooperate.
Wait. I'm not the one you want to talk to. I'm not Fade.
I knew it.
You don't say.
Well, then maybe you'd like to tell us where to find him.
Yes, of course. He's in the factory district. Works out of the old prefab foundry.
Nice.
I know the place.
Oh, he's got a lot of mercs there. Blue Suns. Harkin thinks they're protecting him.
How the hell did Harkin end up being the Fade?
Well, he got fired from CSEC a while back. He used his knowledge of CSEC and their systems to help a few people disappear. Then he made himself disappear, and Fade was born, so to speak.
Interesting. But it changes nothing. We still need to find him before we can get to Sedonis.
I'm looking forward to seeing Harkin again.
I'm sure he'll be excited to see both of us. We'll need to go to the transit station. I can get us to him from there.
So I can go?
Sure, but if we don't find Harkin, we'll be back for you.
Oh, good.
Gotta love the Volus. Better watch smoking.
Took me a long
Suit.
time to get this thing
Contaminated my suit. Garrus and Legion.
There he is!
Shepard? Don't just stand there. Stop him! Stop him!
Run all you want, Harkin. We'll find you.
Indeed we will. Oh, Deadly Avengers. Now, I do need to... let's see... I'll make overload my... Switch up their weapons.
Automated flight weapon ready. Targeting order process.
Rerouting power.
High efficiency zone. contact.
This should punch through their armor.
Automated flight weaponry. Taking steps.
Critical system damage. Requesting assistance.
Target eliminated.
Impact event. Failure.
So, creds. So weird to have the creds just kind of in the middle of a mission with enemies right around the corner. How dangerous and exciting. I'm actually going to switch to the Tempest right now.
Vulnerable anatomy shot.
System damage.
Targeting order process.
Whoa, that was close.
No shields!
I need cover!
Impact event.
Where's the target?
Target contact.
Impact event. Backup systems engaged. Allied synergy.
Targeting flight weaponry.
There we go! I'm going in!
Going to cover!
Targeting order process.
Those sounds are some of the best things in this game. Especially the variation. You get the Batarian grunting and the... just get a lot of variation. Which is cool. Let's see. Go back to Mattock.
Getting close.
Targeting flight weaponry.
Nice shooting!
Thank you.
Targeting order process.
Fire in the hole!
Heavy mech overhead. Watch out!
Taking fence.
Toasty. Just make sure I didn't miss any creds here. Any creds missed? I don't think so. Mid-kit, though. Useful.
What the hell is Harkin up to?
Another medkit. Useful. Forged IDs. Useful. Mess.
So Harkin's finally gone completely bad.
He was always a pain in the ass, but I'm in no mood for his games. If he doesn't cooperate, I'll beat him within an inch of his life.
No point in giving him too much time to prepare. Come on.
Right behind you.
Oh, no, I'm right behind you guys. Come on, give me the bloody money shot.
What's this?
I know what it is. It looks like sniper rifle damage research.
Shepard, I have patched into the warehouse scanners. Shepard, I have patched into the warehouse scanners. The crates in the transport carriers overhead are rigged to explode when dropped.
Good to know.
Why don't you just turn around?
Full headshot. Target contact.
Garrus back up here. So, it's just this stupid Blue Suns commander left.
Automated light weaponry.
Negative for shield.
Targeting order processed.
Strange.
I'm not running from you, Shepard.
Don't need to run. I'll find you. If I can get past these stupid Ymir mechs.
Harkin's going to regret this.
Not exactly that easy to take out.
Oh, crap. Two heavy mech, incoming. You really think you can take me down, Shepard?
fast, take down one so I can take down the other as quickly as possible. Oh shit. Ah, no.
They should punch through their armor.
There we go. That was satisfying. Close call, though. Yeah. That's what they all say. Woo! Yeah.
Requesting assistance. System failing. System failing.
Legion, why are you using a submachine gun?
You were close, but not close enough.
So, Fade. Couldn't make yourself disappear, huh?
Come on, Garrus. We can work this out. What do you need?
I'm looking for someone.
Well, I guess we both have something the other one wants.
That had to hurt. Maybe you should just tell us what we want to know.
Maybe. I still haven't heard what you want.
You helped a friend of mine disappear. I need to find him.
I might need a little more information than that.
His name was Sidonus. Turian came from the...
I know who he is, and I'm not telling you squat.
Is this information really worth all the trouble?
I don't give out client information. It's bad for business.
You know what else is bad for business? A broken neck.
All right. Get off me!
Terminus really changed you, huh, Garrus?
No, but Sidonus opened my eyes. Now arrange a meeting.
I'm going. Yeah, it's me. There's a chance your identity may be compromised. That's why I'm calling. I'm sending an agent. Where do you want to meet? All right, he'll be there. Don't worry, I got it covered. It's all good. He wants to meet you in front of Orbital Lounge, middle of the day. So, if our business is done, I'll be going.
I don't think so. You're a criminal now, Harkin.
So what? You're just gonna kill me? That's not your style, Garrus.
Kill you? No. But I don't mind slowing you down a little. Maybe give C-Sec the blood trail a follow.
Bastard!
You're lucky. I wouldn't have shot you in the leg.
What'd I ever do to you?
Sidonus better be there, or I'm coming back to finish the job.
Damn right.
Harkin's a bloody menace. We shouldn't have just let him go. He deserved to be punished.
No, you let him go, Garrus.
Don't waste your time on him. Let C-Sec deal with him now.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Thanks for helping me with this, Shepard.
I'd do the same if I were you.
I learned from the best. I need to set up. I can get a clear shot from over there.
What do you need me to do?
Keep him talking and don't get in my way. I'll let you know when he's in my sights. Give me a signal so I know you're ready, and I'll take the shot. You better go. He'll be here soon.
Whoa. He pulls out a Viper even though he already has an incisor. Amazing.
Shepard, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right. There he is. Wave him over and keep him talking.
Two sniper rifles and an assault rifle.
Let's get this over with.
You're in my shot. Move to the side.
This won't take long at all.
You one of Harkin's men? I don't remember seeing you before.
That's it. Just keep him talking a few more seconds.
I was told Harkin was one of the best. This better not happen again.
Oh, it won't. Don't worry.
What? Shit.
He fires from the incisor. Awesome coding.
Betrayal repaid, Sidonis.
Which fires triple shots, which, what a mess.
That was easy enough.
This is what happens when you let things get personal. I need to know this is over.
Yeah, it's over. I can move on.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks for helping me, Shepard. Let's get moving. I need to get away from this place.
Right with you.
So he pulls out a Viper out of nowhere, lines his shot up with it, then fires an incisor. Fascinating how that works. I mean, it seems petty, but really they could have done a better job with the coding there. Anyway, I'll leave it off for now here.
CSEC appears to be investigating the death of Sidonis, Shepard. They currently have no leads.
What a shame.
Anyway, check you guys out later. May the non-vegan gods watch over you.